Okay, so we're going to add in Shift A, just add in a curve or saying path. Let's start with the top, RZ90, GC, move this upward. Now we're going to play with this because this is going to it's coming from here. Okay, all right. So we can play with it as we want. Let's say right. Anyhow you want it to go. All right, let's say this is how it goes. So tab, Control S. This will be for the first one. So now I'm going to go here, add in curve, and just this will be the curve. So this is where it's starting from. So if I move this in the x-axis, GX, so in the y-axis, this is what you get. But the funniest thing is that we need to bring this to a relaxing point. Okay, this is where it's relaxing. So we're going to push this backward. Yeah, that is the problem with all this stuff. We need to push it backward. GY. Sorry. We select it, select everything. GY, move it, and make sure that they are in place. Alright, just a little bit there. Control S. So now if we move this now, it's going to GY like this. Okay, so now you can see that you are seeing some kind of, we're going to add in like a subdivision of 2, and let's see that again. GY, there, everything is now smoothed out. All right, so this is for the first one. We're going to do for the next, which will be, I think the under will be having a different animation. So yeah, so for this side, Control S, we're going to add in another one, Shift A. We're going to say path. We're going to bring this in the y-axis, GZ, and we're going to still play with this according to how we want. So top, I want to scale this down. So tab to edit mode, we're just going to extrude it how we want it. So sync E again, E, and just Control S. So let's see what we have for this particular one. So I'm going to go to add modifier, curve. While this image, this cube here is selected, then you select this, and we're done. So if we move this now, GX, okay, it's too curved right here, which is what we don't want. Let's do something about this. So top again, tab. We're just going to move this out of the way. All right, let's see that again. Let's add in subdivision of 2 and just play that again. GX. And GX. Play that, and everything is perfect. So this is where it will stay. That is for the beginning part. So now GX to make sure that it's flat as possible. So now GX move it back to its former position. Alright, let's be sure that we're in perfect position. GX right there. So Control S. Now this is what we're using to control it. So GX, and this is what we will have. So this is where it's starting from, and voila. All right, Control S. So that is what we're going to do throughout. This is what we're going to do throughout. So for this one, I think I want to separate these two. So Control L, P, selection, A, tab. I'm going to still add in a new one, path. So RX Z, 90, GX, scale down, GZ, GX. All right, top. Now go to tab, and we're just going to play with this how we want it. Let's say this will just go like this, and E, and Y. So like this would be cool for this, I guess. Let's see. All right, curve, and select this curve. Now let's play that again and see GY, I mean. Okay, so it's just going to come like this and fall down. All right, we're going to say Control 2 as well, so it will be smooth. You can see that smoothness right there. All right, time to place it how it should be. This one is just to move it backward, GX. So this is just going to come like this and settle. Like this and settle. Like this. All right, moving on. For this particular one, there's no big deal here with this, but let me separate this new tab. I'm going to separate this P selection tab. So this one is going to be separated as well. P selection. Yeah. So everything is going to be animated. Everything. I'm sorry that this animation is long. Set origin to 3D cursor. So now I'm going to I, location and rotation. Now for the number one, I'm just going to RZ, rotate this. So it's going to for 30. Let's bring this at 30. We're just going to raise this up and just say I, location and rotation. I'm going to select this one, copy this one, Control C and Control V. So now what I'm going to now do is to rotate this and scale this to 0. I, location and rotation. So this is what we're going to have. Okay, sorry. The reason why is I'm supposed to, hold on. I'm just going to Control Z everything. So this is supposed to be I. Instead of location and rotation, you say location, rotation, and scale, because we're making use of scale here. So I'm going to bring this up, GZ, and I, location, rotation, and scale. So I'll still copy this one, Control C, go back here, and Control V, and say RZ, rotation, and S, 0, and say I, location, rotation, and scale. So this is what we're going to have. Bam. Okay, I want this to be fast and dropping. And then, okay, yes. Rotate, drop. So as it's rotating, let's say as it's rotating in level 35, we're going to have another animation. Let's say this one. So 35, we're going to bring this out of frame, something like this. I, location, let's just use I, location, rotation, and scale. So I'm now going to go over to level, I think, let's say 80 first, or 70. So let's say I location rotation. Sorry, I'm going to move this now. GY I location rotation and scale. So if we play this, okay, so let's see our camera, view camera, and we're going to view and just, all right, so let's remove and let's play that again. Let's see. So as it's scaling, this one is not yet here, so as it's not yet here yet, I'm just going to move everything again. G, let's say 20 first. Okay, I don't like as it's touching it, so I think I want to move it out. So G, let's just completely remove this one, so it will start from where it's stopping. So I'm going to find another one that will do the job. So let's say for this first one, Alt H, let's do for this top side. So this top side is going to start from the same point as, so this will be the top one. So I'm going to say 50 for this one. I rotation and scale. And for level 1, I'm just going to move this out of the way. So let's see the view camera. Okay. Since let's duplicate this, so we'll be seeing vertical splits. Alright, so we can be seeing what we are doing. So I'm just going to bring this closer. Alright, Ctrl S. So this is where it's going to start from. I location rotation and scale. So it's just gonna slab in. Alright. I think this one needs to not be okay, they won't touch, so I will say this one GX. So I will say I location and rotation, and before everything calm down, so let's say 60 GX and just, so I location and rotation. Okay, there is a little break, so meaning as this one is entering, this one is supposed to be coming. This one is supposed to be close. Yeah, and as this one is landing, this one is supposed to be close as well. So let's see, as this one is landing, just gonna bring this here. So we don't need to have any break. Just as this one is entering, this one is flowing, this one is, that sort of thing. So I'm still going to, spread this out maybe to 250. So it will be coming in slow and not just too fast. All right, for this drawer, I think this one is going to be separate, but I want to do something for this one. Shift A, I'm going to add in empty plain as is. So I'm going to go to top view, G, just move this. This is where I want it to be. So I'm going to move this up, GZ, and I will parent this I, rotation and scale. I mean, Control P, object, keep transform. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to move these three together. GY here. Okay, supposed to move this, select this as well. GY. Okay, Control S. Don't forget to save, always save. Okay, so now I'm just going to, so this is where this one is landing. And for this one, let's hide this page. So I'm still going to add in an empty and go to top view and just move this. So this is where I want this one to be. So now I'm going to select this once and parent it to this, Control P, object, keep transform. So now this is going to be, I'm going to put everything, let's just place this at 100, I, rotation and scale. So if I bring this here, so this is like going to come like this. So I will say I, location, rotation and scale, Control C, sorry, just this one, Control C, and I'm going to move here. So I'm going to scale this down to 0, S0, I, location, rotation and scale. So this is just, yeah. So this is what's going to happen. Scale out, drag in. Scale out, drag in. Alright, so as this one is entering, this one is scaling. So let's just move this GY. Scale out, drag in. GZ, let's bring this upward. I, let's rotate this RZ, sorry. Just rotate this like this. I, location and rotation. I'm going to copy this, Control C. I'm going to come over to 60 and just, okay, no, I don't need that. So I will just arrow Z, rotate this down like this. S0, I, location, rotation and scale. So if I play that, drag down. All right. I want to raise this in the x-axis like this. I, location and rotation, just, okay, it's too fast. So I'm going to move this. Drop. So as this one is dropping, for this pin, I think this 2 pin, let's leave it at 121st, I, location and scale. So we're just going to move this out of the way. GY. I, location and rotation. So we'll see. I'm going to move this one because I don't want them to enter the same time. So let's say this one is going to be at the back of this one. All right, ever so slightly. Good. So let's play back everything. First, this 2 is too fast and I don't like it. So I'm going to move this to 100. Let's see. All right. What's the other one? I'm going to move this to 18. All right, that's everything for this animation. So you can go ahead and, add texture and you just get your final stuff. So this is how to create this type of animation. I don't see why the back is not showing. Or is it that I did not? Let's say Alt H. Okay, I was hiding it. Okay, all right. There you go. All right, guys, that's it for this tutorial. Guess I'll catch you in the next one. Please do well to subscribe.